Good evening, everybody.
I'm him dancing.
How is everybody doing tonight? Look who has joined me. The star of Ocean Travel is in the house.
Absolutely.
Welcome in. Glad everybody is here, and so glad that the better half is with me tonight.
Thank you.
So glad you are here.
Thank you.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. So it was predicated if I was going to join tonight or not. I had a really key meeting at work, and I was either going to be super good after that meeting or super crabby after that meeting. It went well.
It went well, and she's all in a good mood right now, and she was able to join us tonight, so I'm excited. So I'm so
we can't
glad
see
you're
a darn
here.
thing because both of us have new glasses.
Well, how do you like? So I haven't wore glasses in like forever. It's like since the early 2000s, but have decided that I finally had to get some glasses.
So it ought to be fun reading the chat tonight with our new glasses.
Yeah, I can. Well, I can actually read a little bit better then. I don't have to make it like 250% to read the chat. So you should be good there.
So he can see distance and can't see up close, and I'm the opposite.
No, I'm the opposite. But
we're opposite.
I don't know. I can read it tonight. That's what I know. So I am good to go.
So we're happy about our new glasses.
I am, and we're excited about the show today.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, we've got some great people that are going to come on, and we're going to be talking about some great things about the Encore, NCL Encore, and we're going to be talking about our Alaska cruise and helping out. We got a lot of stuff going on, so I'm excited about it.
So let's jump in. Let's
see who's in the chat.
Orange Cone Vlog.
Welcome.
Voiced. Cough, cough.
Ross, welcome in. Hopefully you get feeling better, buddy.
See me traveling.
Kurt, welcome in. Glad you're here. And Marsha, hi Marsha. We missed you this morning.
He seems to know that Embarkation Nation is somewhere close.
Yes. So glad you are here though, guys.
Down under cruiser.
Welcome in, Sean. Glad you're here.
Maybe Australia may be closer than you think tonight. Yeah. Oops, I'm sorry. Who is this?
Mike, welcome in, sir. Glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening and everything's good with you and Ricky.
Sea Leg.
Chet and Robin, welcome in. Can't wait to meet. So we get to be with them.
We're going to cruise with them in May.
In May. Cannot wait. I'm so excited for that cruise.
We're excited.
And by the way, do want to put a plug in now. Next week, Sea Lake Journeys and TNT Adventure Sea is going to be on the show as we are going to be talking about the NCL breakaway and about that group cruise.
Cool.
And the ports. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you all join next week also. But don't go away yet.
Danny D. Danny D is in the house.
Danny, welcome in. Glad you're here.
And then we've got the Bud Files.
Bud Files are in the house. Welcome in.
And then let's see. Oh, Sea Legs saying hi to Andrew and Jennifer.
Yeah.
So let's just, Bama Nola.
Welcome in, Billy. Glad you are here.
They're saying hi. Let's see. Let me scroll. And everybody's saying hi. Nightbot? Oh, that's your thing. Yeah. Controversial
Scott,
cruising.
Welcome in, Scott. Hey, by the way, Scott, the package that we owed you and we sent, it came back. So I need to get your new address because I guess it was undeliverable. So I need to get a hold of you, and I do need to call you anyway. So I'll be giving you a call tomorrow.
Destination Fun's here.
Welcome in, Sherry. Glad you are here.
Let's see.
Captain Billy is in the house.
Okay.
So who's the real captain? You know there was that conversation going on at Helen. We've got Sherry and we've got Billy.
Because I think I can influence Billy to say that we are the champions if I'm nice to him.
Well, maybe so, but he does say that ahoy there, Bruce, and the better half, Cindy.
Except when it comes to cornhole, she's the runner-up. The captain is.
And there, you're trying to influence him. There you go, right there. Okay, so the captain. I heard that you, Captain, forfeited because you had some excuse about
he was primping for
dinner or something. I don't know.
Ohio travels.
Welcome in, Chris. So glad to see you're here. Welcome in, and glad you're here tonight.
Oh, we just have to say that ahoy there, dress wearing clock.
Yes.
Mike and his dresses.
And welcome in, Yarn and Kraus. Welcome in.
Let's see if we can kill it.
Martin.
Oh, I'm going to kill it.
Maritizas?
Maritiza? Yarn and Kraus.
Yarn and
Hola.
Kraus.
Thanks for coming in. Sorry for murdering your name.
So sorry for murdering your name. I do that every week. And I think I would get better at that. But we are so glad you are here.
Bone Tired Travelers.
Welcome in, Denise and Dwayne. How are you guys doing? Are you at work right now or are you off? Because she works nights. So. And Chet's in the house.
Is that why you're always going to bed when See Me Travel comes on?
Yeah, she's just getting home from work. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
What's
Chet's
in with his own YouTube channel besides
cool.
Maybe Robin's on
Sea Lake Journey.
So what did Ross write up one more right there? What did Donna says hi.
She's busy getting cuddles from Coco.
Well, welcome in, Donna.
Coco.
Glad you are here. And we're gonna see Ross and Donna because they're going to Alaska, I think.
Is Coco the dog or the neighbor? I'm a little concerned about that.
I'm sure Coco is their dog.
Okay.
Oh, we are going off the rails already, and it's only 5 minutes in the show. This is crazy.
Will G.
Hey, Will, welcome in. Glad you're here. Walking and listening.
All right,
that's the best way to do it.
Woo, woo, woo. Yep.
That is the best way.
Oh, that's Danny saying.
Thanks for all the congrats. Oh, yeah, her brother got engaged, which is awesome. And congratulations to all of you. So excited. That's awesome.
Mr. Z's in.
Yep. Welcome in, Z. We got a wedding we're planning too. So
yes.
Not
us.
Each other. We've been married for a little while.
We're finally. It's going to work. We're going to go ahead and get married.
It's going to work. But we are. Our son's going to be getting married in July.
So we're excited.
So we are excited about that.
Okay, we're scrolling. Kathy Mills.
Welcome in, Kathy. Glad you're here.
Glad you're here.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And then Chet says he's on both channels.
Wow.
On his own and Sea Lake Journeys. So that is awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, lots of people I'm scrolling trying to catch up with
chat. What's Billy saying there?
Oh.
Real captain and Cornhole champion winner.
Here, never forfeited. We would have finished the game if the ladies didn't take half a day to finish the game.
Well, that is true.
We're going to give you a little bit of that.
It did take you and Ricky a little while to
Perfection takes time.
Yes.
Perfection takes time.
Yeah. But they did on their last game. You guys did like 6.
Yeah. Ricky was nailing it. Ricky was just boom,
both of you guys were.
Boom.
It was crazy.
And we're like, yep, we won. Okay.
That was awesome.
But that was 7 hours.
They were behind like 18-1 till that, but then they did win. So that was awesome.
Bone Tired is home tonight.
I'm home now. Oh, that's awesome, Denise. Glad you're here and we're just relaxing. Coco's their dog, see?
Coco's the dog. Yep, okay.
Set it up there.
Thanks for clarifying.
Thank you very much. Yes. Cindy takes it to that level. She's just, okay. Is it the dog or is it the neighbor?
It was fun enjoyment, and I enjoyed every minute of it while it lasted. So, all right.
Awesome.
Let's, I just want to make sure.
And that is Mike.
VentureCast.
Yeah, it's Mike from used to be Cruise Vet. He changed his channel name. Welcome in, Mike, and glad you are here, sir.
Okay, so I'm scrolling fast just to make sure we're all there. I think Scott McNeil in the house.
Welcome in, Scott. Glad you are here, and hopefully you're having a wonderful evening, sir, there. And I think, are you not getting ready to get on a cruise yourself, Scott? I think you guys are getting ready to get on a cruise, aren't you?
So
that's awesome. And Sherry says, everyone stays safe from the terrible storms.
Oh,
absolutely. We had a really nice day today, but it is kind of drizzling right now. But it was nice.
Well, nice for the Pacific Northwest. It's actually raining and foggy.
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
a nice day.
Hey, it's this time of year, we're taking.
All right. We
are. Yeah. Without further ado,
let's bring up.
We have some people who are in the know, fresh off a cruise ship.
Absolutely, and we have.
Hi.
Say
hi, Chloe. Say hi. Wave.
She's like,
she almost dropped the phone. Say hi.
Hey.
How are you guys doing tonight?
We're doing well.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to throw a disclaimer. Since Chloe's here with us, one of us may have to make an exit if she comes a little rowdy.
It's all good. Rowdiness is good. All right. So you guys just got off the Encore.
We did.
We did.
So we want to talk about that. But this was your very first Norwegian cruise, was it not?
Yes.
So let's back up. So this was your first. And so have you only been on Carnival? Have you been on Royal? Or what cruise lines have you sailed with?
We have sailed on Carnival and Princess.
And Princess. All right. So
we want the nitty, the gritty.
we do.
From the minute you were driving up to the port, what were your
So your online check-in, what was that like versus Carnival? Was it different?
You know what? I took the opportunity. I never do it. I never did the check-in before with Carnival.
Usually me.
She usually does it. For me, as a first-time person that's never done it before, it was very easy. It was step-by-step instructions. You do it 21 days out instead of the regular 14 days out.
Okay.
So
you get 3 weeks.
You get 3 weeks, so it's a little bit more time. I felt like it was pretty easy.
There are a couple of differences. One difference is that you need to have a photo ready.
Oh, yes.
And it can't have anybody else in the photo, or it has to be a certain straight on and stuff. You have to upload it. Your passport photo can work, but sometimes there's trouble trying to get it at the right angle to where it'll read it. And then the second thing with Carnival, we normally check in, hit the button, click, 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 get our time, and then go back and enter our information. Norwegian doesn't let you do that. You have to fill in each section. There's I think 12 sections.
Mm-hmm. And you have to do it for each person.
And you have to do it for each person. So it was a little more time consuming, and you have to watch a safety briefing video.
Yes.
But don't worry, they'll send you that link another 30 times. So
I think it was a glitch. I don't think it's something that always happens.
So they send you your safety video before the cruise.
Each person has to watch it before your check-in is complete.
Yes.
Wow. And does that count as part of your safety briefing?
You still have to check in, but they just say, hey, this is how you put your life jacket on. That's pretty much all they said. It's
pretty much like the video you see in your stateroom.
Yeah. Literally
very
a minute and you're done.
I do like that. So you get 21 days versus 14 days. That's very cool. Right. Also, you get more time. I really enjoy that also.
Did you get any other advertisement emails other than here, watch the safety video? Did you get hey, this is going on, that's going on, this is going on?
They do kind of send you some of the sale stuff, but it wasn't very, it's not like Carnival where they're pushing it a lot. Mm-hmm. Buy the drink package. Well, it's already included. Buy the photo package. They do something kind of different. So it was a lot easier on my email for sure.
Yes.
Very cool. All right. So that's your online check-in. So let's move on to embarkation day.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this was, you never cruised Norwegian before, and you're driving up to this beautiful ship, the Encore. What was your first impressions of the ship as you're coming up to the port?
So we had a hectic day before flight, actually. So we were kind of seeing Miami for the first time too on our way to the Encore, because we had plans. We had flown in the day before, early flight. Due to some weather and tornado happenings in flooding in Miami, they shut down the airport. And so we were delayed almost 6 hours. And some people on our flight actually missed their Saturday cruise because they booked their flight the day of. Ooh. And with all the weather and the airport shutting down, they were still trying to get all the flights back in. Andrew's mom was actually circling in the air above the storm for 2 hours. Wow. So that kind of created a chaos on Saturday. So on Sunday, when we're driving up to the port, it was wow, look at all these cruise ships. And then, of course, the Encore is beautiful. It's got the beautiful painting. I don't know if Chloe will move here so you can see it.
So this was your first time to cruise out of Miami also, correct?
This was My second, but it was in 2003 on my first
Okay.
cruise on the Carnival Triumph the last time I cruised out of Miami.
Okay,
Things
got
have changed a bit.
Yes, and honestly, like the Norwegian cruise line building that you go into is beautiful. Like, it looks like a brand new
Very
building,
modern,
very modernized,
industrial kind of look. It's cool looking.
Was there lots of seating and stuff like that, or did it feel crowded? Or
well, we arrived kind of late. We
Okay.
we got on the ship about 11.
Yes, our check-in time was actually 9:30, but we're like, you know what, we'll take our time. We had a long day the day before, where we're like,
and
let's just chill out, just go there, and
it's best for her if she sleeps in a little bit. That's like a pro tip if you're a parent, because embarkation day is so stimulating. So we try to let her sleep in to like as long as we can. Get the bags packed, everything's ready to roll out the door. Okay, now we'll get Chloe dressed and roll out the door.
Yeah. Awesome.
But getting on the ship, the embarkation process with NCL, I don't know if it's Miami versus Galveston, what we normally cruise out of, or if it's NCL versus Carnival, but that was the smoothest embarkation process we have ever had. We, from this time we drove up in a taxi to dropping off our luggage to walking in, going through security, getting our cards, and getting on the cruise ship was maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, it was organized, and the process, and there was escalators and stuff. There was no carrying everything up these long ramps like you'll do for the Jubilee. It was just very organized, and here you go. Welcome. Have a great day on your cruise. I mean, it was just very to the point. I loved it.
Yeah, you show your passport or birth certificate and boarding pass right at the entrance. You walk up the escalator, and then you go through security. And the line was about average. It was kind
of like going through an airport.
It was like going through an airport, and it was quick. So,
did they have? Because we've cruised out of Galveston a lot, and sometimes they didn't have very many security people to check everyone in. Did they seem to have more workers and stuff?
It was kind of like going
quicker.
It was kind of like going through an airport. There was about 5 or 6 like things where you could run through the scanners and stuff. You stand there, go through the metal detector. It was very similar process of going through TSA.
Mm-hmm. Very quick.
Awesome.
Let's check in with chat real quick. Let's take a break and check in with Kat. So Ohio Travels with Chris says safe here. Scott McNeil says Mike is flying out on Friday, and I have 13 days till I leave. Okay.
Awesome. And
Danny D posted Embarkation Nation's link. Thank you, Danny.
And then Mike says it's the first family of cruising. There you go, Mike. Absolutely, the first family of cruising.
Oh, Danny D says Chloe. All right, let's check in.
Oh, we got Ron. Hey, Ron, welcome in. Glad you are here. Hopefully everything's going well with you.
Scrolling, just to make sure we're not missing anything or anybody's got any questions. Oh, chat said, this is the stuff I need to know. Thank y'all. Perfect.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Yeah, we're good because we are here in May doing our very first NCL. So it's good to, and we are cruising out of Miami. So it's good to know the differences and stuff. So it's awesome. And
Uncle Dave's in the house.
Welcome in, Uncle Dave. Glad you are here.
Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Hey, Nancy, welcome in. Glad you are here. And everyone remember that Nancy, along with Anthony, go on live right after us. So make sure you check their channel out. They have a great show every Tuesday night right after us.
And then we are scrolling just to make sure we're not missing anybody. We'll try to get there. All right. I think we're caught up with chat. If you have questions for them on NCL, pop them in the chat.
Yeah, just put the word question and then ask the question and we will highlight that. So sounds great.
Okay. So when you first, get off the ramp and you're walking in, and do they have you come in like Carnival and you're in a big area, or what's it like?
When you get on the cruise ship,
You come in through the sides by the
life rafts.
by the
So
life rafts, and you kind of walk in and you enter like where the elevators are at, and then they
Okay.
tell you what's that?
That's kind of how it was in Galveston with Carnival. We came in on the deck with the lifeboats,
So it's
and
kind of technical and busy when you first get on. Does this ship have a great big when you're in? Is there like a 3-story atrium and it's wow and you're going crazy?
It does have a nice atrium.
It's very roomy,
Very roomy.
spacious.
The ship actually kind of reminded me of the Vista, but without the cones in the middle. Like, you know how they're atrium, and then you kind of go back to the casino area, and there's like another like atrium area.
Yeah,
it's kind of laid out like that. The front atrium, they have like a big TV screen. I mean, it's huge. It's probably 2 or 3 stories, and they do some really fun things on it. You know, they play like in the morning when you get up at 7 a.m. They've got like nice ocean scenes, like, you know, sea turtles are swimming and fish, and, you know, it's just very calming and relaxing as you drink your Starbucks.
Yes.
And then
they have Starbucks on board, and it's not the proud to
it's the
serve
real
Starbucks.
It's like walking into
oh
one.
my goodness.
We're gonna go right home.
Absolutely.
I bought the Starbucks package. We are Starbucks people. We drink Starbucks every day. I know some people are not. But it was $108 for the week. But I got Chloe her strawberry frappuccino, venti, you know, we shared it. I go get Andrew his chai tea. I got the Trenta black tea with peach juice. I mean, it was just like going to my local Starbucks, and I liked it. I mean, I spend that much probably a week anyways. Let's just be I'm being honest. By the time I get like 3 drinks and, you know, drop her off and, you know, whatever. So it was very convenient for me. If you're a person that only gets maybe like a $4 coffee like every 3 days or something, where you make your own coffee at home and you can go without, it's probably not for you. But it was worth it for me. And I mean, I drink more coffee, I think, than alcohol.
Nice to know.
Yeah, that's very cool. That's
I can't say the same thing.
So the atrium's beautiful.
So you get that wow feeling.
What's that?
You get that wow feeling when you walk in.
Yeah,
so,
it's a nice ship.
Yes.
When we came in, it was kind of towards the aft, and so when you walked in, I walked through, you know, got on the ship, hello, and I turned around the corner, and there was this beautiful casino, and it just said, Jennifer, I can't wait that you're here. I'm so excited. And I was like, me too, casino, me too. And then I had to go up to the 8th floor to go do our muster drill.
Give me your money. I am ready.
Oh, I love some money. Cruisevet said it looks like or VentureCast said it looks like we got some sun.
Yes,
we did.
Yes, I don't know if you noticed, but my ears are like peeling. There's nothing I can do.
You missed some right there, Liz.
We tried our best.
Oh, hey,
welcome
Liz.
in, Liz from Cruise Addicts. Glad you are here. Welcome in.
But we on our way to muster, we stopped by this mojito bar, and highly recommend it. Yes. I had a pineapple coconut mojito. That's how I kicked off my trip, and our drinks worked. You know, our drink passes worked from day one. They do charge you the taxes while in port. You do not have to sign anything.
No receipts.
No receipts. Like, you know, Carnival, it's like a receipt to death. Like, here's 5, and every person's card. Thank you, baby. Every person's card, and like, you have to, like, here's Andrew. Can you sign? Here's Jennifer. No. Andrew could go up. I order mine, order his, and go on. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
I like
that. Sounds great.
Yeah. So, and you can get with the drink package, you can get 2 drinks at a time. And
wow, so you don't. It's not just one drink it, then have to go get another one. You can actually get 2 at a time. That is very cool. That's an awesome drink package.
And it was pretty convenient when we got the one that's at free at sea, Chloe. If we got the one that was at free at sea, and so we didn't pay anything extra other than the Starbucks, and so it was what came with our Norwegian. And I mean, it was nice because sometimes I would, hey, can you get me a Sprite? You know, me and Chloe would share a Sprite or something, and then can I order whatever drink? You know, and it was nice to be able to do that and not have to sign like 20 receipts.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So Uncle Dave says, I'm really interested in the NCL solo cabin community. Do you have anything to share on that?
We did not see any.
Only from what I've seen on other content creators' channels.
Tony from Lily the Loca.
It looks really nice. They have their own dedicated area that will have like snacks.
It's got a wine bar,
bar, stuff like that. That's pretty much all I know.
One thing I really like about NCL from the other cruise lines is that they are really recognizing that the solo community is actually a pretty large community. More people are sailing solo, that they are offering. Not only do they have their studio cabins that they're putting more on ships, but they are offering actually solo cabin rates on interiors, ocean views, and balconies that are literally, on most cruise ships, they're paying basically double, because even though it's a solo person, they're still paying for two. But with NCL, with their solo rates, they're saving. They're not paying double. They're, a lot of times they're paying $1,000 to $1,200 less than what two people would be paying. So they're really recognizing that, and helping people that are sailing solo. And I really appreciate that for them.
Yes.
Scott McNeil said he's cruised the solo cabins on NCL.
Yeah, I really like how they have like something that's dedicated for them. Like a lounge area. It's really cool. It's a really cool idea.
There was a lot of things like that where you can see that NCL has thought it through, and y'all may have that question coming up, but there was a lot of things that we felt like, wow, they really thought this out.
Yeah.
Marjorie's in the house.
Welcome in, Marjorie. Glad you are here. And Mike said he was headed to bed.
Good night, Mike.
Good night, Mike. Yeah, he starts early in the morning.
Yeah,
so
he does.
Good night, Mike, and we'll talk to you later, buddy.
Good night.
Will G said he's going on his first NCL for Thanksgiving this year, and hopefully they don't cancel it like they did his last booking with them.
Okay.
Hopefully
not, Will. Hopefully not.
So, muster drill. Was it different?
So, how was the muster drill?
It was very similar to Carnival in the fact that you go to there's a location. So ours was like the comedy club or the karaoke bar area, and so
ours was Maltings.
Maltings.
Yes, it's a whiskey bar.
So we went there and checked in they swiped our card, and they said, "Okay, have a great day."
They said, "This is how you put a life jacket on," and then.
Yeah, and I said, "Well, does she need a wristband?" They said, "She'll get that at the camp at Splash Academy. You're good. Enjoy your cruise." Okay, thanks.
That
it was
is
easy
awesome.
peasy.
Yes,
That's
great.
fantastic.
Oh, and Scott McNeil says it's great for solo. They have a coordinator that sets up dinners and shore excursions.
That is cool.
That's big.
And more and more I learn more about NCL. I'm just more and more impressed with them, with everything that they offer.
Yes.
Fantastic. I do think that Royal and Carnival and some of the other ones can really learn something with that portion of it. That's awesome.
Danny wants to know what Chloe's favorite part of the cruise was.
What was your favorite part of the cruise, Chloe?
Well, what was it? Was it swimming?
Was it the splash pad?
The splash pad?
Splash pad.
Yeah. The splash pad. So their water park and everything, was it, was there a lot to do for the kids? Like
Yes.
It's nice.
So it's I probably go off subject, but the way they have their pools, the middle pool on a Lido deck is adults only, and then behind that they have a splash pad, and right next to it they have a pool for
kid friendly
and parents and whatever. It was really cool the way they have it set up.
It was, and it was very convenient for us because the adult only pool was more crowded than the kids
Yes.
pool.
So we took that
So we
opportunity.
took that opportunity.
That's so cool.
So so she played on the splash pad. It's got like nets and stuff, and like the water cannons, and it's got like a water slide and stuff. And then it's kind of, it's kind of similar to the ones on Carnival, but it's Chloe. But it was a lot of fun. It was cool. She had fun with it. We liked it.
Nice. Yeah.
Okay, so dining options.
Oh.
So
tell you right
did you guys well, so you did the free at sea, so did you have one or two dining nights?
We had two.
We had two, yeah.
So what specialty dining options what restaurants did you guys eat at?
We tried Cagney's, the steakhouse. And
How was that?
Oh, it was good.
It was good, phenomenal.
We actually have a video that we're going to put together that kind of compares Carnival and NCL's steakhouses. But I will say both are good. I definitely enjoyed my food. The steak was excellent. It was like a New York strip. I think I got the New York strip. It was excellent.
Yeah.
That is so cool. That's awesome.
So Cruise Nuts is in the house. Hello, Cruise
Welcome
Nuts.
in, Mike. Glad you're here.
And then we have a
Cruise
question from Chet. Does NCL have guys burgers or something similar?
So did they have
What's that?
They have like an American diner.
American Diner is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a Johnny Rockets, but it has like this old school
Cadillac type.
like the cars are built into the seats, and it looks really cool. It's got that like diner vibe. I guess that's why it's called a diner, but it's got this like really cool vibe going. And
Andrew got the burger there.
the burger was really good. I would say I'm probably gonna get a lot of flack for this, but I think you guys,
I got the meatloaf there, and it was
you
good.
said it was better? You thought it was better than guys?
yeah. I hate to say it.
Let me. I do have a question. Is American Diner included in the cruise fare, or is
Complimentary.
it an upcharge?
It just became complimentary last year, I think, which is great. So they do have some upcharges if you get the milkshakes. I think they're around $7 a piece, and they were fantastic. I wanted to try one. It has like sprinkles on the cup with fudge on the side. It's really cool.
It's worth it's the value is worth it if you are really into milkshakes.
Yes.
Nice.
The thing we did. Oh,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the thing we did notice is like guys is more of a quick eat. You grab it, go to find a seat, and then you get back in the pool type of thing. NCL doesn't really have that kind of setup for their dining. So it's more even in the buffet area and in the
buffet
observation deck.
Yeah, the buffet and the observation deck is pretty much the quick eats. But
yes,
I gotta tell you, I went to the buffet more times on Norwegian than I have on Carnival, and I liked it.
It was good.
She's a buffet girl.
Yeah, I would rather buffet it than main dining any night. So, because it's quicker and easier. I get to pick what I want, and I got to look at it before I pick it.
So, did you guys eat the main dining room?
We did.
We did. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, how was that experience in the main dining room?
Very similar to Carnival's. Okay, let's sit back here. It's very similar to Carnival's in the fact that they come around, they order your appetizer, your salad, your soup, and a main entree. So it takes about as long as it does in Carnival, and the quality to me was just as good.
Yeah, I liked it.
I mean, so if you're used to a Carnival experience, it's very similar.
Okay.
We only went to the one though. I don't know if they're the same. If it's just I don't know.
As you see how restless she is here, this is how she is during a main dining room dinner too. So
that's awesome.
This is why we don't do that, because this is why. This is what you would get if you're sitting with us at the main dining room.
Torture for little ones.
Yeah.
So Orange Cone Vlog has a question. How was Choir of Man?
Oh, it was so good.
Excellent. Get your tickets early. It's the only thing you have to get tickets early for before you get on the cruise.
Is
It
the
was
entertainment or just
yeah, it's one of the shows. Excellent. It was so good. I wish I would have gone twice. I mean, it was
Yes.
so good. The crew that we had, it was actually their last night. The group of them were getting off the ship and a new group was getting on. So they did a little extra during our performance because we were their final performance. But it was excellent.
I normally don't do shows, but I liked it a lot.
Get involved in the beginning. We're not going to give away the secrets, but it is very crowd participation and a lot of fun. It's definitely worth it.
awesome?
Yes.
Is that the only show you saw, or did you see some other ones also?
We mostly went to the deck parties.
Okay.
I have comments about the deck parties. I feel like there's more deck parties on Norwegian than there was on Carnival.
Oh, really?
Like they had like each era, each decade deck party. So they had what 80s,
80s,
70s, 90s. They had the
glow night, white party.
Yeah, white party. They had the ones with the headphones.
Silent party.
Like
Oh
they had so much.
Oh,
It
that sounds awesome.
Chloe actually was dressed up for the 80s party and they brought her up on stage and she got to mix the DJ records, which is something we really liked. Is that I guess because it's not, Carnival, the cruise director is like your main entertainment, right? Like everybody flocks to them the whole trip. It's like Kendall, she was so overwhelmed with so many people. Like she tried her best to give us a lot, give everybody as much attention as she could. But there's like 6,000 of us that are like, oh my gosh, it's Kindle Fire. NCL crowd, in my experience, were just like, they didn't care there's a cruise director. They're like, to the bar. So when Chloe would dress up and participate, like they loved it. On embarkation day, she was in like this like little dress with anchors on it. They brought her up on stage. She won a prize and got to dance. On 80s night, they brought her back up on the stage. She was dressed up and they let her dance and do her thing. And so it was a lot of fun for us. It kind of felt like our first Carnival cruise with like meeting the cruise director, like, oh wow, they're really involved and they're high-fiving me, and it was really cool. Like we thought it was really neat.
That's
so
cool.
And
Awesome.
I'm sorry if Chloe's distracted. I'll take her to the.
Oh no,
No.
she's absolutely
Okay.
fine.
She's
Do not
fine.
take her away.
No,
She is
she's
the star
fine.
of the
Okay.
show. Everyone is loving her. So no, it's
Okay, I'm
all
just-
awesome.
She was
Kathy
so happy to be
Mills
here.
says,
Lost my cabin mate for the Med cruise this fall, so I was switched to a solo cabin, which cost me $1,500 more, but was $1,000 less than the double occupancy. Could have been worse.
yeah. So yeah, prices go up, but again, as you can see, it's about $1,000 less than double occupancy. So I really appreciate that NCL works like that, and hopefully Carnival and Royal will start thinking about stuff like that because that's awesome. And then you got Scott McNeil says
I can't pronounce that. Something Brazilian steakhouse is good on NCL. And that's the one you guys tried?
no, they did Cagney's.
They-
So that's just on some of the ships.
Ships?
They have different names for their steakhouses. So, and then Nautical Nurse Nancy says NCL has her favorite buffet, hands down.
So in comparison, it's similar or superior to Carnival's buffet?
The buffet.
I would say it was. Hold on. Take her. I'll be right
Just
back,
gonna take
guys.
it real quick.
Okay, no problem.
No worries.
All right.
problem.
So let's see. Lori says, hello, everyone. Lori Barber's in.
Welcome in, Lori. Glad you're here. Oh, Andrew's back.
Okay, Andrew, we need the lowdown on your rating of the two buffets.
Whoops. I personally love the buffet. My favorite food was the spaghetti. I don't know what they did with the spaghetti, but it was phenomenal to me, and the sauce was really good too. I felt like it was like up to par with Del Capitano, in my opinion. And then the pizza was good, and they have like build your own hamburgers, which was great. So you have your own line for build your own hamburgers, and then they had like Indian cuisine, and I think they had a gelato section. They had so much different food, and then they'd have like every day they'd have like specialty pizzas. So they would have like Tex-Mex pizza or like barbecue chicken pizza, or like each day was different.
Wow, that sounds great. Well, we are going to be talking about our Alaska cruise, which is going to be on the show. Oh, Scott McNeil has a question.
Did you eat in the Manhattan dining room?
I did not. I didn't have the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
Maybe next time. Maybe during Alaska.
So we are going to be talking about our Alaska cruise, and we're going to be bringing another gentleman up. But before we do, everyone's got to know, how was the observation deck on the Encore?
You know what? We took like, I think we were getting back from port, and I think we just took like half the day, not half the day, but probably a couple hours when we called you. We were there for a couple hours.
Yep.
And the sights are beautiful. I can only imagine what it's going to be like on Alaska. Right in the center of the observation deck, there's a round circular bar, and the seats up front in front of that, they have waiters and waitresses that will run you drinks.
Oh, wow.
Just there's a sense of like the energy there is very, very nice. And they also have like buffet, like a small, I guess you would call it like hors d'oeuvres, like small buffets on each side. And then they have fruit and like finger sandwiches in the middle. So, yeah, it's just a whole different vibe. And I can only imagine what it's going to be like in Alaska.
That is so cool. We cannot wait to get on this ship.
I want to say hi to Skyro's Nest.
Hey,
And
Randy, welcome in.
And I think, hello, everyone.
Najuma Brown, welcome in. Najuma, glad you are here. Hopefully you are having a wonderful evening.
Okay.
All right. So I do want to
we've got someone in the basement who's been banging on the door.
Let's hold on. So we're going to transition now, because next year in June, we are going to be on the ship going to Alaska, because we have that Alaska group cruise. So we are, everyone, you need to check this out, and you need to get on the ship. But here we go.
Have you been dreaming of an Alaskan cruise? Or maybe you've taken one before and you just can't wait to go again. If so, the Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise is just the cruise for you. June 15th through June 22nd, 2025, you will set sail on the magnificent Norwegian Encore. This amazing group cruise will take you to Juneau, Skagway, a majestic cruise through Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, a stop in Victoria, British Columbia before arriving back in Seattle. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com today to find out how you can be a part of this fantastic group cruise to Alaska. This is one you definitely don't want to miss.
So this is going to be a great group cruise. And one thing that we are so excited about, Andrew and Jennifer are going to be on this cruise with us. So is Mike and Ricky from Clock Family Adventures is going to be on this group cruise next year. But also, this is a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. And we have the man, the myth, the legend himself, all the way down under from across the pond, Mr. Sean. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to say, Cindy, you know, Andre did such a fantastic job in the green room. I don't know, whatever you're paying him, pay him triple. But he was just absolutely, oh my God. Anyway, how you going?
He set it all up.
Andrew?
He set it all up. How are the peeps? That's what I want to know. How were the peeps?
They were awesome.
They have peeps in Australia?
No.
Yeah, You're not missing much with Peeps. I'm gonna tell you.
Do you know what peeps are?
No.
So they are the most god awful marshmallow
ducks. Chicks.
marshmallow covered in food coloring and sugar
Glitter.
sprinkled whatever.
Oh, you're talking about a solid form of Foster's. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it.
Yeah, the
I
best
just
way.
Yeah,
The
I
best
just wanted
way
to
eat
say good day
Peeps
to
is
Captain
throw it in the
Foster's
trash.
anyway.
yeah, no.
Sorry, Andrew.
But
They're great decorations.
so we are so glad that you are here, Sean, because we have next year in June a Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise. So I want to
Absolutely
give you the
exciting.
floor for a minute, sir, and I want you to first tell everyone, for people that don't know, some people in the chat know about Helping Hands for Cruising, but there are some that do not. So if you could take a moment and just talk to us about what Helping Hands for Cruising is.
Absolutely. Helping Hands for Cruising. Thanks for having me on board. Helping Hands for Cruising is a charity that we set up to allow people who have never ever seen the ocean before in their life, have never had the opportunity for one reason or another, whether it be financial reasons or they're disabled or they're the carer of somebody who's disabled. This is our opportunity to give them a vacation of a lifetime. And so our first recipient was young Mr. Kenneth Oakes. And if anybody has known young Kenny, he came from a hick town called Kingsport, Tennessee. He'd never seen the ocean, never seen the beach. And quite frankly, he couldn't make the trip on his own. And we got together, put him on board, and there he is. He was on board the cruise. So this brings me around to the Alaska cruise. We're looking for recipients. If you want somebody to be a recipient, you think that they deserve the opportunity of becoming a recipient, we need a video, a 2 to 5 minute video telling us why you think that person deserves to go on board a cruise. Those of us that are legend cruisers would know that cruising is absolutely amazing. It's lots of fun. The ability to see different places, the ability to just enjoy yourself with community. But there are those that would just use cut their right arm off to have the opportunity to cruise, and this gives those sort of people an opportunity to have a vacation of a lifetime. And I'll be honest with you, when you go on board a cruise, I can tell you that those people who do benefit, you change lives. Kenny, his life has been changed, and the 40 people that were on board with him, I can tell you 150%, their lives were changed as well. And I know that our next cruise coming up is the one that Amy's put on going out of Galveston. I can tell you Roxanne is in for one amazing time because I know that her life will be changed. We've got James Catanese and his wife Cindy in the chat there. I know that they had an amazing time on board cruise, and yes, their life was changed. They built some amazing friendships. Same with Scott and Amber Hicks. At the end of the day, folks, help us get people on board cruise ships. And the only way we're going to do that is by donating. There are 2 QR codes. This QR code is an incorrect one at the moment, but this one over here is the QR code. You make a deposit in that, or donate in that. It comes into the Australian PayPal account. There is another QR code which we're getting on all of our branding, and that will have the US-based account. The good news is US-wise, Helping Hands for Cruising is a 501c3. So there are tax deductions to be had. At the end of the day, you're helping yourself and you're helping somebody else get on board a cruise. I reckon I've said enough.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And we are so excited that this group cruise in Alaska is partnered with Helping Hands for Cruising. We are so excited to partner with you guys. It's a great thing you are doing. Watching some of the videos of some of the recipients is awesome. Kenny, first time seeing the ocean, first time seeing so many things. It was fantastic. And so we can't wait. So make sure, if someone knows someone that a kid that has never been on a cruise before, has some disability issues and stuff like that, and normally would not be able to go on a cruise, do a video and get it to Helping Hands for Cruising, how would they submit that video, Sean?
So on our website, which is helpinghandsforcruising.org, is a link so that people can put submit their videos there. It then comes up to the board, and then the board has a look at that and assesses whether the person is worth going on a cruise or not. More often than not, those that have been coming up have been really deserving. So they're the ones that get on board a cruise. And I'll tell you what's going to be most exciting, and from our point of view as well, because it's our bucket list cruise, is coming into Seattle, going and seeing the stick tower, the needle tower, whatever.
Space Needle.
That's it. Yep. And then jumping on the cruise and just going to spend the most amazing time in Alaska. Can you imagine? By the way, we don't want just cruise people to be on board that cruise. What we want is people from any walk of life who you feel are deserving. So they could be a military person, they could be a table tennis person. I don't care. If they are deserving, they'll get on board the cruise. So send in that info. Help us
Absolutely. Out. And speaking of the Space Needle, are you afraid of heights at all, Sean?
Oh, yeah.
Because the Space Needle, they remodeled that a few years ago. So now, especially, I don't think the elevators are this way, but the when you get to the observation deck restaurant, it's a glass floor.
Oh, that doesn't bother me.
So you will see all the way down 400 feet.
Yeah, no, that doesn't bother me. What bothers me is when you stick a piece of rope on my back and go bungee jumping. Yeah, no, thank you.
Absolutely, yep. So it's a lot of fun, though.
So I'd like to hear from Jen and Andrew. You've just got off the ship that's we're going to be on for the Alaskan cruise. What are you thinking? Are tell us what your mind's going when you just got off it and you're going to go again. What's in your future?
Yeah, what are you guys looking forward to when it comes to the Alaska cruise?
You know what happened? So backstory, we initially were gonna get an upgrade because we were gonna bid. We ended up not getting it, and then when we found out about our room and like what's inside and stuff, we loved it so much that we booked it again. We booked the exact same room.
We loved it.
And it's fantastic.
So
Nice.
What's your cabin number?
5742.
Oh,
Yeah.
Change that.
Remember, Clock is going to rewatch
on
the
the
replay, and he will be on that cruise. Just remember.
It's fine. He'll find us anyways.
I'll find Clock. It's not a threat, it's a promise.
But that sailing, we're really looking forward to that sailing. It's going to be very special for us. Not only is it a Helping Hands for Cruising cruise, but on that first sea day, we're getting married. So I'm working with Norwegian Cruise Line right now and finalizing and paying them the deposit. And so I guess breaking news on Ocean is that, we're going to it's going to be kind of an open invitation if you want to go on this cruise, get with Bruce and book it, or get with us. But, we're going to have a wedding at sea. And so we love the ship so much that we wanted to make it a special part of our lives forever.
Now, Jen.
It was so gorgeous, guys. I spent my day in the observation deck just sitting there being like, this is amazing.
Jen, now you've got to listen very carefully, okay? I know you guys are on the board of Helping Hands for Cruising, but what I am going to say to you is it's your wedding cruise. Have fun. Forget about Helping Hands for that week.
We're gonna have fun. Either way. We're gonna
make time for
But that is reason to book this cruise in and of itself to help
we're excited.
Jennifer and Andrew's celebrate their wedding. along
Ever
with
wanted to
Chloe.
know what a wedding at sea and a helping hands for cruising cruise is like, or you would like to meet our crazy families? Come on the
Yeah.
Encore with us.
Absolutely.
It's no.
If you want to know the backstory of Andrew and Jen and where they come from, both of our moms will be on the trip.
Just keep an open mind.
Bruce,
Is all I can say.
both moms. We're gonna hear all the stories about what Jennifer and Andrew are like.
Oh,
growing up.
my mom, I'm sure your mom will too, but
My
my mom likes to tell stories. That's for sure.
My
Hey,
mom
Bruce,
will
I've got a
cut my
question
hair
for
off.
you.
Yeah.
I want to know what budget did you use in order to get this advertising campaign set in place so that we could get Jen and Andrew getting married on your group cruise?
Yeah. Bruce, what did you?
We have connections, Sean.
Celebrity
I'm just gonna
wedding.
leave it at that. We've got connections.
Sea Lake Journey said a wedding at sea for real, for real, for real.
There's
For
only
real,
one
for
way to do
real.
it.
I mean, we got engaged on it. So cruising has been a part of our lives. I mean, forever. My dad loved cruising. My mom and dad loved cruising. We had a burial at sea for him on the Carnival Freedom in 2019. You know, we got engaged on a cruise ship, and we.
I gained weight for the first time on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
40 pounds.
I mean, a lot of our best memories are on a cruise ship. So we thought, why not? And all of our families love cruising. My family loves cruising. Andrew's family loves cruising. So we thought, why not just make it easy for everybody and have a vacation, wedding? You know, let's just do this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
You realize there is a thought going through my mind, which I'm not going to ask because it is a lifestyle or lifetime event, but I'm not going to mention it.
We're all waiting, Sean.
Wait, hold on.
Well,
Now
they
I'm
said
like,
they had
what?
they said they had a burial on at sea. They got engaged at sea. They're getting married at sea. My question is, was Chloe conceived at sea?
Oh, okay. We just went into
Actually,
ocean to ocean after dark.
well, so we went on the Carnival Freedom as 2 and left as 3.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. See, the sailing is a big part of their life, guys.
Sailing
You've
is,
got to come
We
on
weren't
board
going
the
to
cruise.
mention that part.
They've had some of their biggest events in their life happen at
Yeah.
sea.
Yeah, I was going to leave that one out.
Trust Sean to go there.
Awesome.
Shout out to Derek.
Hey, Darian, welcome in.
He's in, and I want to get down to see if he's
Well,
got wedding
You know,
comments.
the word got out of what we're talking about now, and we gained about 10 people just chimed into the chat.
Do you see what Denise said from Bonaparte Travelers?
You know what? It is what it is, man.
You know, yeah.
Life is short.
Yeah.
Do you see what Denise said from Bone Tired Travelers?
No.
That's probably down.
Read my mind. I was
Yep.
gonna leave that. I was gonna leave that part out.
You kind of left it to the imagination.
So I'm scrolling through the chat. There's some good juicy chats in here, but I want to get down to the wedding comments. I love helping hands for. Let's just put that.
Oh, Amy's in the chat there. Down right. One more right there. Welcome in,
Hi.
Amy. Glad you're here.
Good night, Amy.
Amy's got an Helping Hands for Cruising Group
The
cruise
bus
coming
miles
this
are in.
fall, which is awesome.
Let's see. Oh, what is Captain saying?
Also, send videos to Sean for you drinking Foster's. He's fascinated with Foster's. Sean absolutely loves Foster's.
Oh, Club
Well
Travelers
done, Captain
in.
Fosters.
Hey, Larry, welcome in. Glad you're here. Oh,
Do they have a Foster's
James
light?
Kempsey's in the house right there. Right there. You just had him.
Oh, there's
Right
James.
there.
Hi.
Welcome in, James. Glad you are here, sir. Hopefully you're going well.
Congratulations, Jennifer and Andrew. And let's see.
Ross says, don't worry
Thank
about
you.
Claus.
Thank you.
I have supply of pineapple repellent. And Plump Traveler says, congratulations. And then we've got,
Amy says, that's awesome. Congrats.
oh, this is so
Thank you.
cool.
Oh, we got Globies Travels in the house too. Welcome in, guys.
And Sea Leg says, a wedding at sea? For real? I know, isn't this cool?
Now, Chet, you have a reason to get on this ship. You need to join us in Alaska, buddy.
Globies Travels. Hello, everyone. Thanks for
Welcome
coming
in.
Danny, I wish I could, but I probably, what?
She'll probably be busy.
Oh, at her
Because I
brother's
don't
wedding.
know
That's
when
true.
Big
Lots-
Bro's
it's-
getting married.
it's
Yeah,
wedding season.
it is wedding time.
See me traveling says.
That's exciting.
Exciting. And then Sea Lake Journey says, gain weight on a cruise? No way.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, it happens every time.
It does.
It's even worse because there was, I don't know if you noticed, but I drank quite a bit, so I gained weight from that as
Is
well.
anybody surprised?
Oh.
Andrew,
No,
You had the drink package. Anybody surprised?
I drank a lot.
Andrew, I get on board a cruise as a guest, and I always leave as cargo.
Yes.
They when they called me the other day, I think the bartender knew Andrew by his first name. So
Yeah, they all
they're
did.
well.
And Bone Tired Trevor says, Sean, you read my mind when you're asking about where Chloe was conceived. Chet says, if we weren't already booked elsewhere, we would go on this ship. Oh,
Oh,
it's going to be fun.
it's gonna be so. It's
Chet.
gonna be a blast.
Chet, you can always cancel.
Oh, my word.
Here's Kurt for you. Use emotion of the ocean.
My word. Ah.
When in Rome, they always say, or when on a cruise ship.
Uh-oh. Be nice, Sean. Don't be a Ricky Rocker.
What?
Fooya.
Oh, look who we have down there, right there.
Ilana,
The better half.
I'm
Yeah.
so
Of the ducks.
sorry. If I could give Sean a tongue lashing, I would.
Oh,
So
please give me a
fine.
no. Shut up, Sean.
Lana, we're gonna send you a D doll. You can keep him in line. That's so cool.
Oh,
I didn't see any Fosters on the ship.
Nope, we didn't see any Fosters.
ahoy there, Queen Alana. A tongue lashing for Sean. Oh my. I'm in the wrong chat. Oh. All right.
Oh, and Mike asked, will Sean be bringing in Vegemite?
I think every live you're on, people ask you about Vegemite. You probably need to wear a t-shirt or something about Vegemite.
Vegemite's all right. It's better than Foster's.
Oh, Bone Tired says, we have 2 grands due in May and June, or I'd be finding a way onto that ship, right? We got a celebrity wedding
Denise,
taking
wish you could
place.
join us. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, and then Chet says
No.
Sean will be bringing the Fosters, according to Captain Billy. It's awesome.
What's Plump Traveler saying?
Only place I can get Foster's is over at your side of the pond.
What?
Go ahead and highlight it.
No, what is Alana saying?
Oh,
Oh, ouch.
She's just
That sounds painful.
oh yeah, she just had surgery. Ouch. That's right.
Okay, what am I? Oops, she keeps a jar of Vegemite at work. Break it out every once in a while to try to get my employees to try it. Brave. All right, guys, we're winding
Oh,
down.
and let's go, Ricky, right there, the Ocean Life. Welcome,
Hey,
in,
Ricky.
Glad you are here. You're never late, buddy. So
Yeah.
glad you were able to join us.
If you haven't heard, someone's having a wedding on the Alaskan group cruise.
You need to join us, Ricky. Life of the party. So come and join us. That is awesome. Wow.
All right, guys.
All right, everyone. Well, we went a little bit over, so we do apologize to Nautical Nurse Nancy, who's live right now. So make sure you go over to Nautical Nurse Nancy and let her know that we sent your way. Hashtag 020 Raid. Thank you guys for coming in, coming
Pleasure.
on the show and talking about the Encore, talking about Alaska, talking about helping answer cruising. We greatly appreciate it. So thank you so much. And thank you everyone in the chat for joining. It's been a great evening.
All right, we'll catch up.
All right, everyone.
Up
Well,
there
thank you
live.
so much. Everyone have a wonderful evening.
Say bye. Say bye.
And-
Bye.
Bye, Chloe. And until next time, happy travels.
We'll see you out there.